3, 2, 1. Full course yellow removed.
Two really close battles going on here.
He's got the jump on the Ferrari.
He's going to get the second place away from the 50 Ferrari. Nick de Vries with a phenomenal restart straight by him, and just going past us was a battle with the number 20 BMW right up the gearbox of the 83 Ferrari. So how has that happened?
That was an amazing restart from Nick de Vries. Totally caught Molina napping, and I'm sure Molina's going to be questioning when the full course yellow button was released that limits the car to 80 kph. I'm sure the steward's going to be looking at that one with microscopic detail.
Absolutely right, and it's the same getting down to 80k by the time zero is cut. So getting down to speed is crucial. Releasing it and not anticipating the zero, that's crucial as well.
Mechanical grip in mid-corner. We're watching the Cadillac here on the BMW down towards turn one.
Yeah,
he's going to have to go the long way round if he's going to.
It's a great IMSA battle. Sebastian Bourdais around the outside of the BMW of Robin Freins, and he gets the inside line.
Brilliant stuff between those two. Really well planned by Bourdais, and yeah, good respect between the two drivers as well. Good clean racing, but they took it right to the edge. That's what you want to see.
Should still be enough for a BMW WRT 1-2 though, because the Porsche shouldn't catch him.
No.
Contact between the Ferraris. 83 Yaya Fay goes down the inside of Alessandro Pierguidi, and Ale lets him go without contact.
They definitely had contact.
Well, not big contact.
There was contact. I always thought that was going to happen because of what happened to the car number 6, Kevin Estra, earlier on.
Yep.
You go venturing onto the wet stuff on the inside, you're going to slide wide at some point.
Well, Pierguidi was 2 seconds slower on that lap and then just ran into the back of the Hertz Team Jota car as well. Now, is that the number 12 car that only just came out on the previous lap? Corvette coming steaming up the hill there.
And Lau's through.
Oh, and Lau's through for the lead of the race. Yes, he is. That's why we cut away from the GT battle. Up at the bus stop, Julian Andlauer leads from Fred Makovici now.
This is a shot of how it happened. I thought this Lexus was involved, and in a similar way to how Conway lost the position to the Ferrari earlier, there was nothing that Makovici could have done there.
Well, do you remember when he tried to use the same Lexus before, and the Lexus line took it over in front of Andlauer? Andlauer with 2 wheels on the curb, and that's at a pretty high speed there as well. Right on board, Ant.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. So he's got that gap. That's the critical thing. He sensed it. He downshifted early, gets on the power early, goes the right way this time, and job done. What a move, and well anticipated as well.
How did he get the far door handle to make that Porsche narrow enough to get through that tiny gap? I don't think they hated
later on in the race, as we see a real close fight here now down into turn one at the lead of the race.
Whoa.
Outright, I think Molina might just make this difficult for Muller on the outside. Gives him room though, and it's going to be the Peugeots towards turn two.
Well, that's exactly the move that Molina pulled on the front row of the grid to take the lead at the start. The long way round the outside gives you the tight entrance into corner 2, and that's a big move.
I spoke to some of the Peugeot mechanics and engineers a few days ago. I said, how's the car looking for this year then? More reliable? Because that was pretty much their Achilles heel last year. And he said, yeah, definitely more reliable. I said, and the speed? And they went,
more reliable.
So-so. Bamber actually finds his way past this time down a Ravazza over Jenson Button. A great scrap between these two drivers.
Jenson trying to come back at him, but I don't think there's room to do it there.
I think Bamber's got the overall pace at the moment, it seems, in that Cadillac in these conditions. So there, let's see how it was done. Just a nice move down the inside actually. Jenson gives him the room as well. Knows that he'll try and go around the outside, but there's no point trying to turn in on him.
That puts the Cadillac team into the driver's points.
That was a really nice, well-controlled and calculated move there by Bamber. Yeah, great stuff between these two.
LMGT3 in the pure racing car from Lithuania.
And look at that damage. Yeah, damage to the left-hand side of the Lamborghini. And that would have been that moment that we saw before, as this is so close in turn 13, 14.
Is that going to give the Peugeot a chance? It is.
Yes, it is. We'll have to go the long way around the outside the Peugeot. That's not really going to work, is it? Nico Muller giving it everything. These guys are trying to save their tyres. Apparently, it does look like the final 10
He's done
minutes
it.
of
He's
a
got
Formula Ford race.
What a cracking move.
Yeah.
With just 4% remaining on the final lap, then they're surely going to have to be lifting coasting quite a bit in the car number 92. What is 91 going to do here? And it's got a better run through Eau Rouge, you know.
He's going to take the lead. But, you know, this is a different commercial deal entirely, and there's no doubt in my mind. Look at the name on the front of that car.
Does the lift and coast come? That's the big question. If it does, then you're going to see an overtake. If not, they're confident they can make it through to the end of the race, and I think the lift and coast does come, and we see a change of place.
Richard Leeds is going to take it anyway, because he's Richard Leeds. It's a platinum driver in that second car, and he takes the lead on the last lap. It is still going to be a Manthey Porsche 1-2. Even on a fresh wet, you're committed again, because you don't want to come in off your fuel schedule. Battle for second, Maxime Martin. Alongside him comes the Brazilian. And it looks as though, yes, he has got through. Augusto Farfus changed. In fact, that's for the lead, isn't it, of course? Because the Pure Racing Manthey Porsche stopped and dropped down to third. So it is Augusto Farfus who now leads for BMW.
Okay, guys, we need to stay on standby. We are really not sure what we do, so it may be a very short call. So everyone needs to stay on standby.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a small mistake, wasn't it? So we've seen another car on the attack, probably into the source this time around. Is he going to look to the inside late? He looks. He's looking, but he's not quite. Is he going to send it? It's close enough, but is it going to be side by side down in Eau Rouge? I don't think he's quite got the straight line speed there.
He was looking to squeeze, wasn't he? He's still looking to squeeze. He's still looking to squeeze, and he's going to do it up the inside. Eau Rouge and over around here. What a move from Julian Andlauer.
Brilliant stuff. That was so brave. And he was trying to pick up a bit of side draft from the car. That's why he was so close to him.
He pulled in a China shot, but boy, oh boy.
Look at this, picking up the side draft from the car. And that does work in these things as well. And, I mean, to send it into Eau Rouge like that, we all know that corner. And that was some respect between the two drivers as well. Chatin gave him room, but wow.
I don't think he expected him to take it, mind you. That was mesmeric.
And they both stayed within track limits.